It's time for another broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Today's sponsors include All About Dance and More, B&N Trucking, Brown County State Bank, Cass Communications, Country Financial representatives Larry Grady and Jacob Giesler, Dear Wester Grain, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, Mount Sterling, Farmer State Bank, Griggsville, Helena Chemical Company and Matt Held, Hendricker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Cassing Lumber, Larry Dunn Accounting, L. Grady Realty, Mount Sterling Savings Center, Moreland and Devitt, Prairie Land FS, the Ray Insurance Agency, Renee's Place, A Rustic Garden, Scranton Heating and Cooling, and your local Mount Sterling YMCA. Now we'll join the broadcast on BCHornetsports.com, your source for Brown County sports and more. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Steve Surratt alongside of you with Kevin Dieterle. Kevin, welcome back tonight. You had a couple of days off here since the Greenfield ball game earlier in the week.
Yeah, good ball game down there in Greenfield. Jeff Schmitz and I went down there and did that ball game, and looking forward to this one. Should be a good one tonight. It
should be a great contest. I've been talking about it all week. We've been looking forward to this because one of the young men from our church plays on Rushville, Cody Cordoza, or Desmond as he goes by on the roster, but we call him Cody, a big 6'3" guy for the Rushville Rockets. I told him I wanted him to have a good ball game, but not good enough that they won.
That's right.
So we'll try to get that going for you tonight. But you're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, brought to you by the Comfort Man of Scranton Heating and Cooling in Mount Sterling. They'll install Trane and Mitsubishi equipment, service all geothermals, furnaces, air conditioners, heat pumps, and ductless mini split systems. The Comfort Man, 773-2626, or on the web at comfortman.com. We're in Brown County at the Hive, as they call it. And isn't that right? The nest. Yeah, because bees have hives.
Beehive.
Hornets have nests.
That's right.
Okay. And so we're here at home tonight against the Rushville Rockets. We went over there last year. Kevin and I did the ball game over there. Brown County ended up winning that ball game on a last-second shot by Nathan Hendricker last year.
Absolutely. Great ball game. Both teams very competitive and fairly young last year as well. So, yeah, they ended with the Nathan Hendricker, I think it was a turnaround, 2-point, probably about a 12-foot jump shot, but love to see that outcome tonight as well.
We would. We're going to take a quick station break. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, brought to you by our friend Scranton Heating and Cooling. We'll be back.
The holidays bring families together and their mobile devices. Everyone clamoring for a slice of turkey and a slice of your Wi-Fi.
I'm really loud, and I guess I can just turn my head.
Your feast is prepared, but is your internet?
Yeah, you're perfect. Mine just feels a little
connect.
Don't worry, you can have your family over without leaving their data needs in the cold. Make sure your holidays are full of cheer by staying connected with Cascom. Call us today and receive a free install on all internet services. 1-800-252-1799.
Steve. Check.
At Prairie Land FS, we don't push products, we push limits. And our crop specialists are your connection to 4 of the must-trust brands in ag: FS Envision, FS High Soy, DeKalb, and Asgrow. They're also trained experts who can help you choose the perfect seed for your soil, budget, and growing conditions. Add it all up, and you have access to a partner who can help you achieve bigger yields than ever. Contact your Prairie Land FS crop specialist today to ensure you have the best seed portfolio for your operation. Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Free medication delivery is a practice almost unheard of in the 21st century, but consistent with Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy's friendly small-town feel, they offer same-day medication delivery on all orders. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family-owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location, located inside refills. Visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
At Country Financial, we're more than just an office you may pass by as you drive through town. We're a part of your community and help support the programs that make our neighborhoods thrive. We take the time to get to know our customers. We know that every situation is unique, and our goal is to understand yours, so we can help you be confident about your financial security and your future. Call your local Country Financial representatives, Jacob Giesler and Larry Grady, today at 217-773-3591 to talk about how we can ensure that the future you're dreaming of is something you can proudly own, no matter what it looks like.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Steve Surratt, Kevin Dieterle back with you on the broadcast tonight on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. We're at the Brown County Nest. It'll be Brown County against the Rushville Rockets tonight in a boys contest. Brown County comes in 8-6, and Rushville comes in, by what we could see, about 10-3 is where they're at. So they're a pretty good ball club. And again, watching them, they've been on highlight films on both TV stations during the year. And so a little different, we'll get to the B&N Trucking starting lineups, brought to you by your locally owned trucking company, B&N Trucking. They've been around since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business. That's B&N Trucking. If you want to be part of their team or need something hauled, call them at 217-289-3555, or just run out there to Hirschman just before you get to the corner, and you'll find them out there. Steve Surratt, Kevin Dieterle along with you tonight for the broadcast. Robin Northrup running the YouTube section. If you want to send us a message on MixLR, we'll get that. Nick Henniker officiated the last game. I'll give him an A+. I mean, I thought their crew was very professional, probably one of the most professional-looking officiating crews that we've seen.
I think you're just being nice. I think Nick needs a little more energy. When he makes that foul call, he really needs to get that arm up.
He's got to get into it. But your B&N Trucking starting lineups for tonight, as we took at the Rushville Rockets, Nick Seaver, the 5'6", 125-pound junior, will be one of the starters. Ethan Eskridge, the 5'9", 155-pound senior, will be your other guard. Desmond Cordoza, the 6'3", 205-pound junior, and he's going to be a handful underneath for the boys. And then Brady Klitz, 6 foot, 185 pounds, will be the other starter. And Jacob Reller, a 6'6", 224-pound senior. This is going to be the biggest ball club we've really played all year long.
Yeah, that Cordoza and Reller, they really do some damage underneath the basket. Everything I've seen on Cage QA and WGEM shows those two kind of taking over the ball games that Rushville's been victorious in so far this year.
And so it's going to be a hard-fought ball game tonight for both teams. Looking for a really good contest tonight. Let's talk, Kevin. We just got a couple of minutes here about the Henry Automotive keys to the game, brought to you by Henry Automotive. Doug and Darren Henry, dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Kevin, what are the keys to the game for Brown County tonight?
Brown County absolutely cannot put them in that 12-point deficit that they put themselves in down at Greenfield there on Tuesday night. They will not be able to dig out of that deficit. They have got to come out with the energy that they came out in the fourth quarter. I think they scored 34 points in the fourth quarter down at Greenfield. I know that Mr. Fullerton alone had 14 of those points just in the fourth quarter. He had 22 on the game. They cannot put themselves in that hole. They've got to come out. They've got to be ready to fight. Big student section down here tonight. Hopefully that helps them keep their energy up.
And we didn't give the B&N starting lineups for Brown County because we do have a change tonight. Brody Woodward, sophomore 6 foot, is going to be starting tonight. Tate Fullerton, a sophomore 6'1". Gavin Miller, the senior, 5'7". Nathan Henniker, the senior, at 6'3", and Chance Fuquay, the junior, at 6'2". And that Blakely is setting out tonight to start the ball game.
Which is really interesting with the size of Rushville, how that matches up. So you got to assume that Nathan's going to play one of those bigger roles tonight against Reller or Cordoza.
Well, and I think they're planning on Nathan being able to get him and get some fouls called going to the bucket. We're getting ready for the national anthem here. With that, we'll go to a station break. We'll be back. This is BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
B&N Trucking is locally owned and operated since 1999 with a family-oriented, family values approach to business, offering tandem, hopper bottoms, dump, and van trailer hauling options for grain, fertilizer, aggregate hauling, and OTR deliveries, licensed and fully insured in all 48 states. If you need something hauled or want to be part of our team as a driver or owner-operator, call B&N Trucking at 217-289-3555 today.
The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
Helena of Mount Sterling is a proud sponsor of this broadcast of Brown County Hornet Sports. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, contact Matt Held and the professionals at Helena. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-653-0465. That's 217-653-0465 for Helena Chemical Company and Matt Held. Steve Sarad, Kevin Dieterle back with you on the broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more, as we get ready before this contest between the Rushville Rockets and the Brown County Hornets. At the nest here, we'll go over the starting lineups again as they give them here. Nick Seaver, the 5'6", 125-pound junior. Ethan Eskridge, the 5'9", 155-pound senior. Desmond Cordoza, the 6'3", 205-pound junior. Brady Klitz, the 6 foot, 195 senior. And Jacob Reller, the 6'6", 224-pound senior. On Brown County side, it would be Brody Woodward, sophomore 6 foot. Tate Fullerton, sophomore 6'1". Gavin Miller, senior 5'7". Nathan Henniker, the senior at 6'3". And Chance Fuquay, the junior at 6'2". And so a little different lineup, and we'll see how that works out for Brown County tonight and in this contest, Kevin.
It'll be a really interesting to see how the big guys match up, making sure that Chance, Nathan, and then when Gabe is in the ball game, making sure our three big guys aren't in foul trouble is going to be crucial.
It's going to be a big deal, and again, taking a look at this lineup, I'm looking for a very physical ball game. I don't know about you.
Yeah, I probably agree with that. I think we just once again we just have to be really careful with how physical it is. We have to be able to gauge. We got Rusty Miller and Bobby Bockham, and the third referee we don't know, but we got to gauge how our referee is going to call this ball game. Are they going to call a physical ball game and let some fouls go, or are we going to call a tight ball game and touch fouls?
The 6'6" Reller against Nathan Henniker for the jump to start the ball game. And it's up, and the tip is won by Rushville. Rushville will start the ball. It'll be Eskridge. Eskridge looking low, gets it to Cordoza. Cordoza bumped out by Fuquay. Off of the backboard, no good. Rebound, Fuquay. And it'll be Fullerton bringing the ball up for Brown County. Left-hand side to Miller. Miller with the dribble back to Fullerton. Fullerton now with the dribble, stops it, gives it to Miller, left-hand side. Back over to Fullerton. In the corner to Woodward and in the lane to Hindeker, and guess what? Exactly what I said. Hindeker up the lane, and he gets fouled by the 6'6" Jacob Reller, and that'll be his first foul of the ball game.
That'll send Hindeker to the line. First free throws of the night. As Brown County tries to get on the board here. First free throw from Hindeker, no good. Something they struggled with early on, really up until the fourth quarter in Greenfield just 2 nights ago. Second free throw attempt from Hindeker. No good, off the back of the iron. Rebound to Cordoza.
Left-hand side gets it out of Eskridge, down the court quick. He'll feed it to Cordoza in the lane. Fuquay on him. He's a lot of pushing going on there. Ball off the backboard, no good. Rebound, Hindeker going back the other direction. Miller bringing it up for Brown County. I look for this to be a fast ball game. Miller goes to the bucket, throws it up. Cordoza blocks it, and he'll bring it back the other way for the Rushville Rockets.
Nowhere to go there for Miller.
Seaver with the ball, top of the key. Goes to the right-hand side. He's got Miller on him. Ball knocked away by Fullerton. He's going to try to go coast to coast on the bucket, and he's going to get fouled hard by Seaver, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Good tough foul there by Seaver. Good hard foul. We always say if you're going to foul them in those situations, make sure they don't make the basket, as he did a good job of that. That's going to send Fullerton to the line. That's a first foul on Seaver. Second team foul on Rushville. First free throw is good. The beautiful sound effects of Steve Surratt.
If you haven't figured out, that's a switch.
Second free throw on its way, and good.
Inbounded by Reller. Gets it into Eskridge. Eskridge will bring the ball up left-handed on the left-hand side of the court. Back to his right side. Woodward on him, one-on-one. Down low, that is to Klitz. Klitz tries to feed to Cordoza, knocked away by Fuquay. Fullerton ends up with the ball to Hindeker on the left-hand side. Back to Fullerton, top of the key. Fullerton goes in the corner to Miller. He's going to shoot a 3. No good. Rebound's going to be Eskridge going back the other direction for Rushville Industry. That is Klitz. He's going to shoot a 3. No good. Rebound on the weak side by Miller. Gets it to Fullerton. We're headed back the other direction. Hindeker, right-hand side. Dribbles. Gives the ball back out front to Miller. Fullerton rotates over to the left-hand side, down in the corner to Fuquay. Back out to Fullerton, cross court to Miller, underneath the Woodward. Hindeker in the lane, gives it back out to Fullerton. Fullerton bounces in, Fuquay for about a 10-footer, and that's off the rim, no good. Rebound Cordoza, up is Klitz. He almost travels. Gets the ball back out to Seaver. Seaver guarded by Miller out front. He's having some trouble, gets it out to Klitz. Fullerton on Klitz, top of the key to Cordoza, left-hand side to Seaver. Down to Cordoza, Fuquay pushes him, and he's going to get a foul on the floor.
Yeah, that's the first time that they've called that, but all 3 possessions so far for Rushville. Chances push Cordoza out of the lane, and Bobby Backham, the referee, finally got him for his first foul.
2-3 defense on the inbound by Brown County as Eskridge gets it in to Klitz. Klitz out front to Eskridge. Eskridge a long 3, and it's good. Rushville gets on the board for the first time, leads the ball game 3-2. 3-2 here with Rushville leading by 1 point. Hindeker feeds it over on the left-hand side to Fullerton. Fullerton gets it in the corner, left side to Miller. Back out to Fullerton to Hindeker. Good ball movement. Woodward skip pass. Over to Miller, left-hand side. Down in the lane to Hindeker. He goes up. Cordoza blocks it. Hindeker gets a block and puts it right back in. 4-3. Brown County back on top. It'll be Seaver. Seaver with Miller on him. Gives it to Eskridge. Eskridge trying to get it down to Cordoza. He goes up off the backboard. He gets his points for the night. It'll be 5-4. Rushville up with the lead on the Cass Communications scoreboard clock. 4:45 left here in the first quarter. Miller, left-hand side for Brown County. Dribbles the ball in, gets it to Hindeker. Right at the side of the key, down low to Fuquay. He fakes. Cordoza goes up with a nice strong shot and makes it. Brown County 6, Rushville 5 on the Cass Communication clock. Eskridge back out to Seaver. Seaver's going to shoot a long 3. No good. Off of Hindeker's hands and out of bounds, and it'll be Rushville's ball.
Yeah, really good head fake on the offensive end there by Chance, which got Cordoza just on his toes enough that Chance was able to go up unabated.
Inbound by Eskridge. He gets it into Reller. Reller at Eskridge in the corner for three, and that is good. 8-6 as Rushville gets a 2-point lead, their biggest lead of the evening. Miller brings the ball up for Brown County. Fullerton to Fuquay. To Hindeker. Hindeker about a 10-footer. Off the rim, no good. Woodward with the rebound. And it ends up in Cordoza's hands. Gets to Eskridge. Eskridge feeds over to Reller. Reller goes in, lays it up off the glass. 10-6, 4-point lead on the Cass Communications scoreboard clock. Biggest lead for Rushville so far this evening. Miller. And he throws a soft pass, and it's going to be at Klitz taking coast to coast. And that makes the biggest lead. They've doubled the score on Brown County, 12-6 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. 3:40 left here in the first quarter.
Got to take care of the ball. Just a careless pass leads to 2 easy points for Rushville there.
Rushville playing very basically the same style of basketball that we play. Trap everything. Tried to feed down to Woodward back door, but you can't get that pass. Cordoza's long arms. He ends up with the ball. He's got at the top of the key. Going to shoot the long jumper, and it's good for 2. 14-6. 8-point lead. Timeout. Brown County, they needed it. 3:14 left in the first quarter, and it is Brown County down 14-6 to Rushville. We'll be back.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of Routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Steve Surratt, Kevin Dieterle back with you on the broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports. 3:14 left here in the first quarter. Rushville leading 14-6 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Fullerton will bring the ball up. Beheimer in the ball game for Brown County. Woodward on the left-hand side. Back out front to Beheimer. We've also had some changes for Rushville. We'll get those to you. I believe they've taken Seaver out of the ball game, and they have inserted Orwig into the ball game. Short jumper by Fuquay, no good. Woodward gets the rebound, knocks it into Eskridge's hands, and we're headed back the other way. He's going to try to go coast to coast, and it's blocked, goes off his leg. Fullerton ends up with it. We're headed back the other direction. Fullerton's going to drive to the bucket and draw the foul from Cordoza as he led with the hip and kept the ball back.
That's going to be Cordoza's first foul. Rushville's team third. Fullerton goes to the line, try to make this a little closer game. I believe Beheimer is in the ball game to try to shoot Rushville out of this zone right now. First free throw up and no good. 2:35 to go here, first quarter action. 14-6 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Fullerton with his second free throw attempt. Good.
Makes it 14-7. Still doubled the score. That'll be Orwig. He's got the ball top of the key. Got down to Cordoza. Shoots over the top of Fuquay. 2 points, 16-7. 2:20 left here in the first quarter. Beheimer brings the ball up, gives it to Fullerton. Fullerton down in the corner to Woodward, left-hand side. Back up to Fullerton to Beheimer. In the corner to Hindeker. Back to Beheimer to Fullerton. Down in the corner to Woodward, bounce pass to Fuquay. He can't quite handle it. Ball's loose. Cordoza ends up with it, and we're headed back the other way. Orwig with the ball. Gets it on the left-hand side to Klitz, or right-hand side to Klitz. Cordoza back to Klitz for 3, and that's good. 19-7, minute and 50 seconds left here in this first quarter action. And Rushville taking control early, Kevin.
Yeah, they're kind of shooting the lights out as they're 3 for 5 from downtown.
In the corner to Woodward, right-hand side, back out to Fullerton. Beheimer in the corner to Hindeker, left-hand side, skip pass over to Fullerton. Fullerton gives it to Fuquay at the foul line and pulls up and shoots it. 19-9, minute and 22 seconds left. Beheimer giving full court pressure on Orwig. Gets it down low to Reller. He spins, tries to go, and the ball knocked away by Hindeker as they try to get it to Cordoza. Feeds it to Beheimer. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Eskridge on that play, and I believe it'll be Fullerton. that he fouled. It'll be Brown County's ball.
Yeah, they called that foul on the floor. Great call there by the referee as Eskridge just was not able to get his, was not able to get his feet set there. That's his first, Rushville's fourth.
Underneath to Blakely now in the ball game. Top of the key, Woodward's going to take a three and drains the three. 19-12, 7-point lead for Rushville on the Cass Communications clock. Orwig brings it up, gets it on the right side to Klitz. Klitz feeds it to Cordoza. He tries to drive in, goes up. It's blocked by Blakely. Hindeker will bring the ball back the other direction. Tried to feed it underneath to Fullerton. He's able to save the ball. Kicks it back out to Hindeker. Fullerton will set up the offense. 40 seconds left. Brown County will try to go for the last shot. Beheimer in the corner to Blakely. Beheimer across to Fullerton. Woodward in the right corner. Fullerton back to Beheimer. Cross court to Woodward, and we threw it out of bounds with 25 seconds left.
That's the fifth turnover here in the first quarter with only 25 seconds to go. That's an unfortunate turnover, giving Rushville a chance to extend this lead.
You don't throw the ball corner to corner. I mean, that's one place. You can cross court, but you can't go corner to corner. Orwig gives the ball off to Eskridge. Eskridge. In the ball game now is Prather for Rushville. And he's in for Reller at the time. Cordoza up with the basket. He traveled first. He's going to get called for traveling. So Brown County needs to take advantage of having Reller out of the ball game, taking a rest. Long into the quarter shot, no good. As we end one quarter of play, seems like two. It's Rushville 19 and Brown County 12. We'll be back.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Casting, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Stacey Wreck, Kevin Dieterle back with you. Full inbound by Beheimer. Gets in the corner. Down low. Woodward wide open under the basket. Great feed there, Kevin, by Brown County. They're moving the ball well. Just have not been able to get into a rhythm. 18-14 on the Cass Communication clock. Orwig still in the ball game for Rushville handling the basketball. He's going to drive to the bucket, drives clear through the lane, feeds it out to Klitz. Klitz going to shoot a three, 6 and 3. Going to have to stop him on that three. 22-14, 7:28 left here in the second quarter on the Cass Communication scoreboard clock. Beheimer feeds in to Hindeker. Hindeker tries to go in, can't get the shot. In fact, he was going in on Prather. Prather not a small guy either. Cordoza down the lane. It's blocked by Blakely. That's the second time Blakely has blocked Cordoza's shot. Fullerton brings it the other way. Beheimer, top of the key to Hindeker. Hindeker drives to the lane, skipping a jump, and he gets fouled. And let's see who that foul is going to be on, Kevin.
That foul is going to be on Prather. His first, team fifth. That's going to send Hindeker to the line.
And I'm going to take a look at your sheet here for a minute. Prather is Cannon Prather, 6'5", 210 junior, so they didn't give up a whole lot. Cordoza's going to take a break. Reller's going to come in the ball game now.
That's only Nathan's third point so far in this ball game. Look for him to have that quiet 20-point night like he normally does. Second free throw, no good. Tipped
ball
around.
Knocked away by Blakely. I don't know how he got away with that. But, well, I guess the other guy touched the ball. He could touch it again. Fullerton to Beheimer. Beheimer's going to shoot three. Air ball, or hit the rim, no good. Blakely knocks the ball off of
Eskridge, and it's going to be Brown County's ball.
I love Blakely's energy right now as he's taking that sixth-man role and he's doing something with it.
Fullerton will set up the offense for Brown County. Down in the corner to Blakely, left side, back to Fullerton, over to Beheimer, to Woodward. Skip pass to Fullerton, back to Beheimer, down low to Hindeker, in the corner to Woodward. He's going to set up for the three. No good. Ball goes knocked around, and it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Woodward last, and it'll be Rushville's basketball. Boy, I'm sure glad that we got this on video, because there's no way I can call everything that's happening as fast as it's happening. Inbound to Reller. Reller gets it in. Back in the ball game is Seaver. Seaver throws it over to Klitz. For Orwig, he shoots a three and makes it.
Banks it in.
And that makes it 25-15, 6:16 left here in the first quarter. Beheimer. Back to Woodward, right side. Beheimer. To Miller. I should say Fullerton. Hindeker spin move into the bucket, no good. Rebound, Woodward under the basket. Ball gets knocked away. It's going to be Seaver bringing it back the other direction. Orwig ends up with it in the corner, throws it off of Hindeker, and I thought it went off of Orwig's foot after it went off of Woodward's foot. But I guess I didn't see it all up here.
Mr. Rusty Miller was right down there, right with his nose right in the action.
Inbound going to be by Prather. He gets it into Reller. Reller throws the ball away, and a foul. I believe Seaver's going to get another foul as he's stopped Beheimer from going coast to coast.
That's going to be Seaver's second. They almost just handed Mr. Beheimer the ball there and said, here you go, take it down the other end. But Nick Seaver's going to pick up his second, and that's team 6 on Rushville. So next foul, we'll have Brown County shooting 1-1.
And so it gets to Woodward. Back to Fullerton. Fullerton crosses over to Beheimer. Crossover back to Fullerton. Cross to Beheimer from Woodward. Feed down low to Hindeker, and the ball's knocked out of bounds by Rushville. It'll be Brown County's ball.
It's one of those passes that it's got good intentions, but Gabe's just got to make a better decision with the ball there. There was absolutely no room for that pass to make it through.
Miller in for Beheimer. Hindeker left-hand side, gets it out front to Miller. Miller in the corner to Woodward on the right side. Back out to Miller. Fullerton left side, down in the corner to Blakely. Back to Fullerton to Miller, to Fullerton, back to Blakely. Back to Blakely from Fullerton, back to Fullerton to Miller. They're moving the ball quick, folks. That's one thing I will say I'm glad to see them doing is moving that ball quickly. Woodward, skip pass to Fullerton, almost took the three. Miller looked like he almost traveled. He goes in, goes up against the big by Reller and gets the ball off the glass and gets 2 points. 25-17, 4:53 left. Eskridge drives the baseline, goes up and gets fouled. Gets fouled by Woodward on the play. Basket goes in. He's going to go in for the and one.
First foul on Brody tonight.
Cordoza coming back in the ball game. He's going to come in for Prather.
Second team foul on Brown County. Eskridge to the line. Try to make this an 11-point ball game. Shot up and good.
Hindeker inbound, 28-17. Fullerton will bring it up on the left-hand side. Orwig over there to Miller, right side. Back to Fullerton. Back to Miller. Down in the right corner to Woodward. To Fullerton, to Blakely in the corner left-hand side. Dribbles, gets it back out to Fullerton to Miller. In the corner to Hindeker, right-hand side. Miller to Fullerton. To Blakely. Back to Fullerton. To Miller. Brown County moving the ball crisply, just can't get somebody open. And Fullerton shoots a three. Rebound by Blakely. Gets it back to Fullerton. Miller gets it. Woodward in the corner. Hindeker top of the key. Feeds down low to Fullerton. He goes in. No good. Rebound to Cordoza. Good play there. Just didn't get it in the bucket. Klitz to Reller. Reller dunks the ball, and a big dunk hanging on to the rim. And timeout. Did he call timeout or called it and allowed people to come into the ball game? Big dunk there, 30-17. 13-point lead now by Rushville. And that was a big crowd booster for Rushville.
Big dunk, big crowd booster, and Brown County's got to stop the bleeding right now.
Miller, left-hand side. To Henniker at the foul line. He drives in and he gets tripped up by Reller. I believe Reller's going to get the foul on the floor.
That's Reller's second. Sending Henniker to the line.
And I tell you what, it's not the big guys that are killing us. We're getting killed by the outside people.
5 for 7 is Rushville so far tonight from three-point land. The inability to find someone to score on the offensive end is definitely hurting Brown County right now, as Henniker's free throw is no good and rebounded by Rushville.
And we're headed back the other way. Eskridge brings the ball down against Woodward. Gets it to Klitz. Klitz cross courts and throws it out of bounds. His intended receiver, I'm going to say, on that one was Horwig. And so it'll be Brown County's ball. Fullerton to bring it up for Brown County. 3:35 left here in the second quarter. Brown County down 30-17 to Rushville boys basketball action. Miller left-hand side to Fullerton on the right. Down in the corner to Woodward. Back to Fullerton. Miller. Down low to Henniker. He feeds in the corner to Fuqua. 10-footer off the rim. No good. Rebound Cordoza. Feeds out to Orwig. Orwig looking down for somebody. Can't find anybody. Keeps his dribble. As Fullerton causing havoc with him. Gets it back out front to Cordoza. Orwig. Prather back in the ball game, playing down low. That'll be Eskridge. Eskridge going to take a three on a screen by Cordoza. Going to be a foul, and let's see, I believe it's going to be on Prather.
That's going to be Prather's second foul as he shoves Nathan in the back, sending Nathan to the floor, and also sending Nathan to the line now. Still 30-17 with 2:50 to go in the second quarter on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Henniker goes to the line, looking for his fourth and fifth point of the night. Brown County just a minuscule 4 for 9 from the free throw line, leaving 5 points on the board right now, which are a big 5 points. Good crowd tonight. First shot from Henniker is on its way, and good. Can't afford to leave these points on the line tonight, boys. Second shot, good.
30-19, 2:49 left here in the second quarter on the Cass Communications scoreboard, and turnover by Rushville that quick as they try to move the ball from Orwig down to Eskridge, and he loses the ball out of bounds.
As fast as this game has been, that's only Rushville's fifth turnover.
Fullerton to bring the ball up for Brown County. Right-hand side to Miller. To Fullerton. Fuqua. He tries to feed it underneath to Henniker. Henniker fights and gets the ball, and they're going to call a foul, I think, on Cordoza.
That's going to be 2 on that big man. That's 2 fouls for every single one of Rushville's big men. Prather, Cordoza, Reller, and then the little Seaver with 2 as well. Henniker's free throw up, no good. Batted around. That's going to go to Rushville's ball.
And Reller in the ball game. Cordoza's going to have to sit for a little while, and I think the idea here was to get those guys into foul trouble and have the pesky guys on them.
That's risky with bringing Reller back into the ball game with 2 fouls this early on in the ball game.
Miller steals the ball from Norwig, gets it to Fullerton. Fullerton's going to try to go to Reller, up and off the glass and in. 30-21, 9-point lead. Outlet pass to Klitz. Klitz gets it into Prather. Prather knocks down Woodward. No foul called and gets 2 points. 32-21, 2:10 left here in the second quarter. Miller tries to do the ball behind his back and gets it knocked away by Orwig. And into the ball game for the first time is James Corey. Corey comes in for Reller. Reller going to sit for a little bit as Kevin said, got enough fouls, got a couple of fouls, needs to sit. Fullerton brings the ball into the front court to Fuqua. Fullerton gets to Miller left side in the corner to Woodward. Everybody's kind of rotated the opposite side. Woodward from the left corner. Cross pass to Fullerton to Fuqua for the 10-footer. No good. And rebounded by Klitz. And Miller knocks the ball out of Klitz's hands, and it'll stay Rushville's basketball. And that's really where Brown County can cause havoc there, is getting down the floor fast. Now, it's really funny. Reller is coming back in. and so is Cordoza. And out coming is Corey, and I didn't see who the other person was.
Prather.
Ball fed down to Cordoza. Henniker goes up. That's not even going to stop that in for two. 32-21, 11-point lead for Rushville. Minute and 30 seconds left here in the second quarter. Miller to Fullerton to Woodward. Back out to Fullerton left side. Woodward in the corner left. Cross court to Miller. Down low to Fuqua. He's got Cordoza on it. Feeds down to Henniker. Henniker gets the ball knocked away. Short jumper as he recovers. And Fuqua tries to go in and knock the ball away, and he's going to get a foul on the play.
He's going to pick up his second foul. That's going to be Brown County's third team foul, and Chance is going to have to take a seat so he doesn't pick up a silly third here.
Back into the ball game is Seaver. And full timeout.
It's called a timeout, Rushville here. There's a little misunderstanding between the coach and the referees.
We'll go to commercial. 34-21. We'll be back after this message.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Steve Surratt, Kevin Dieterle back with you. A minute and 13 left here in the second quarter. Boys basketball, Rushville leading 34-21 over our Brown County Hornets on the Cass Communications scoreboard. It'll be Rushville's ball, and looks like Reller is back in the contest here. Brown County finally comes out of their huddle. They want to get some things straight. Reller inbounds, gets it to Cordoza, right-hand side in the backcourt. Back to Reller. Middle court to Seaver. Seaver's got Miller on in, gets it across half to Cordoza, right side. Top of the key to Eskridge. And that's going to be Reller to Cordoza. They're just going to play it out front, take some air out of this clock. Reller, Eskridge. He's out between the spike line and the half line. Back out to Seaver, to Klitz. Cordoza, he's just under the spike line. Looking to try to get the ball to Klitz. Klitz just about the spike line. Sievers. Klitz back door. Takes it right through the bucket and gives it out to Eskridge. Back out front to Seaver. To Reller. To Cordoza. He hands the ball off, literally, to Seaver. And it's knocked away by Miller. And it'll be Rushville's basketball. Eskridge going to inbound. Inbound by Eskridge, gets it to Reller. Reller feeds back door to Seaver, and Miller makes the big block there. But I don't know how he didn't get a foul, though, for knocking him to the ground afterwards. I mean, his airflow caused that, not when he blocked the shot.
He came in there flying. Nobody's out.
Eskridge going to shoot for three. Off the rim, no good. Knocked out of bounds by Reller, and it's going to be Brown County's ball with just about, a second left?
Yep.
1.9 seconds. I'm not going to give you all the changes as Orwig comes back in and Prather, as they're making some changes here with 1 second left. Just to give a couple of second break. Miller shoots a long shot off the backboard, no good. At the end of one half of play, it's the Rushville Rockets 34 and our Brown County Hornets 21. We'll be back with the Prairie Land FS halftime show brought to you by Prairie Land FS as a farmer-owned cooperative dedicated to providing their customers with the highest quality products and services. Your local Prairie Land FS. 104 West Railroad in Mount Sterling. Call 773-3911. We'll be back. Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Renee's Place is the place where people meet in Mount Sterling. Open Tuesday through Thursday, 5:30 to 2 p.m., Friday and Saturday, 5:30 to 8, and Sunday, 8 to 2. Renee's Place, 220 East Main Street. Call 773-9000.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
State-of-the-art facilities located in a hometown environment, the Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA is dedicated to helping build healthy, confident, and connected children, adults, and families in your community. Every day, our impact is felt when an individual makes a healthy choice or a mentor inspires a child. Located on Route 99 South, your Mount Sterling Y believes that everyone should have the opportunity to learn, grow, and thrive. Stop in at the Mount Sterling YMCA and experience how we empower our members to be more healthy and connected.
Hey, this is Lance Grady with L. Grady Realty, Brown County's premier residential and commercial real estate brokerage. If you're in the market to buy, sell, or rent, we would love to work with you. You can check us out on the internet at www.lgradyrealty.com, find us on Facebook, or call or text me personally anytime at 217-491-0812. L. Grady Realty, local brokers, local office, local expertise. We are Brown County's leading residential real estate brokerage.
A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sale by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. Shop arusticgarden.com to find a flower arbor or wedding arch and get it shipped directly to your front door. That's arusticgarden.com, Mount Sterling, Illinois.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
Steve Surratt, Kevin Dieterle back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Kevin, we're here in the Prairie Land FS halftime show. You got some stats for us here for the first half?
Sure do. We'll go ahead and start with your home team, Brown County. Brown County from the line in that first half, just 6 for 12, 50%. 6 for 16 from 2-point range for 38%, and 1 for 5 from 3-point range, 20% there. Scoring column looks like this: Brody Woodward with 5 points, Tate Fullerton with 5 points, Gavin Miller with 2, Nathan Hendricker with 5, and Chance Fuquay with 4. Brown County with 8 turnovers there in that first half, but I think their 2-point field goal range is really what probably held them back the most. Just the inability to make a nice, easy 10, 12-foot shot. For the visiting Rushville Rockets, their scoring line looks like this: Eskridge with 7 points, Cannon Prather with 2 points, Keith Orwig with 3 points, Desmond Cordoza with 8 points. Brady Klitz with 8 points. Jacob Briller with 4 points. For the Rockets, 1 for 1 from the free throw line. They're shooting 60% from 2-point field goal range, and a really, really high 62% from 3-point range, 5 for 8 in the first half. And Rushville has 6 turnovers in that first half, but I think the name of the game in that first half was Brown County's inability to score when they had good shots, because they did have good shots. And then, Rushville's just been stroking it from 3-point range.
And I think the unlikely candidate here, I thought this played pretty good first half. He's in for more of his three-pointing, but I think his quickness is Brody Woodward. He's had several offensive rebounds under the basket and been working under the basket pretty good.
Yeah, Woodward's played a good first half. He only scored, he only had the 1 2-point. Oh, maybe I'll have him for a 3-pointer. He's got 5 points, so he's got a 3 and a 2. But, yeah, he's definitely playing very aggressively on the defensive end. I think Brown County, defensively, our guards are guarding very hard, but what's happening is they're getting kind of trapped once that ball goes down low to Prather or Cordoza or Reller, and then that's opening up that 3-point field goal range, because they're kind of collapsing on those big fellas, trying to give those big fellas help, and then they're not able to respond to that once that ball gets kicked back out.
The biggest difference I can see between the two ball clubs is I'm seeing that Rushville moves the ball quickly, but their people move on their feet quickly and rotate and get open.
Sure, and Rushville's full of a bunch of shooters. The Klitz kids, he's not afraid to shoot it. Seaver's not afraid to shoot it. Eskridge isn't afraid to shoot it. Whereas Brown County, right now, we're still kind of dependent on Nathan, and we have to get past that. And I said that, the other night when we were down in Greenfield, we have to figure out who that third and fourth scorer are. We know Tate is kind of that established sophomore. He's going to get to the bucket. He's going to get fouled. He's going to go to the line. But who is that third and fourth scorer for us? Because right now, Chance isn't doing it. So it's time for Chance to take part in this game, get a couple big, I'd say 6 points early on in the third quarter. That'll get Brown County in the green, ready to go.
Well, let's talk about our Henry Automotive keys for the second half was what you talked about right there, that we need to get into a rhythm. We need to move. We keep moving the basketball. That's fine, but we got to have body movement, I think, is the key to breaking and getting open and breaking that zone.
Sure, you have to move with a purpose, right? And you say that all the time. I say that as a baseball coach. Move with a purpose, so take better angles. And in basketball, pass with a purpose, understanding that by sending the ball to the right-hand corner, I'm trying to open someone up down low. Or by doing a skip pass, where am I looking the next pass? So understand where your guy's going to be and get on the same page to get back in this ball game.
We seem to be taking it around the horn, and we should be somebody should be dicing to the middle and making some movement, creating space. That's the word I've been trying to use. We need to create space.
Sure. The only way you break a zone, and I was waiting for Jeff Schmitz to be listening to this ball game. The only way you break a zone is by either getting the ball to the middle of that zone or shooting them out of the zone. We're not going to shoot them out of the zone, so we have to figure out a way to get our cutters to the middle of the lane to get the ball down low.
And until we start making some outside shots, they're not going to come out from underneath the basket.
Right.
Well, with that, this is the Prairie Land FS halftime show, brought to you by our friends at Prairie Land FS. The highest quality products and services, that's Prairie Land FS at 104 West Railroad in Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-3911. With that, we'll take another quick station break. You're listening to BC Hornet Sports, halftime 34-21. Rushville leading Brown County.
Are visions of sugar plums dancing in your head? Then bring your family to AADM Dance Studio to experience professional dance and tumbling instruction that encourages students of all ages and skill levels to excel to their full potential. Enroll in classes today and be entertained by the magic and power of outstanding teachers and memories that will last for a lifetime. Visit the studio website, www.allaboutdanceandmore.com, or call 217-473-3970 for more studio information. AADM Dance Studio, 210 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, Illinois.
Steve Surratt, Kevin Dieterle back with you as we get ready to start the third quarter. It's Rushville 34, Brown County 21 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. And boy, we got people in here tonight.
It's warm.
And the heat has risen to the top of the stadium. Inbound to be Eskridge. He'll get it into Cordoza. Cordoza turns, looks for someone, gets it out front to Seaver. Now, Fuquay
Fuqua and Cordoza going at the little face bump in there. Reller spins on Henniker, up and in, loses his balance afterwards, and it's going to be 36-21 as they start out with the first scores of the ball game. Or second half, I should say. Fullerton, left-hand side. Henniker to Fullerton. Across to Miller. In the corner to Woodward. To Miller. Now you see nobody's moving. Fullerton gives it to Henniker. Henniker's going to drive in, put it up, and it's blocked by Reller. Cardoza ends up with it. Severs gets the basketball. Klitz on the right-hand side tries to feed down low to Reller. Miller ends up with the basketball. He's got a 1-on-3. He'll take it to the hoop on that, and in and out. Cordoza with the rebound. Back the other way, it's Eskridge. Eskridge pulls up. It looked like he was going to shoot the three. Gives it to Seaver. Seaver knocks the ball knocked away by Miller. Fullerton. And Miller goes to the bucket. Off the glass, no good. Fullerton fighting for the rebound. Ends up in the hands of Eskridge, and we're back going Rushville's way. He drives on Henniker, and Woodward's going to pull a foul there.
Couple opportunities there on the offensive end for Brown County and unable to put it in there. It looked like Miller might have got fouled on that last possession, but no call. That foul, it's going to be on Woodward. That's going to be his second. Sending Eskridge to the line here. First shot up, no good. Eskridge, solid player tonight, looking for his 10th point already. Second free throw on its way off the back of the iron. Nathan Henniker with the rebound.
Strong rebound. Henniker feeds it out to Miller. Miller cross courts to Fullerton. In the corner, Woodward down the lane to Henniker. Up and off the glass, no good. Cordoza with the rebound. Severs with it. Gives it to Eskridge on the left-hand side. Back to Severs left. Top of the key to Cordoza. He'll shoot that. No good. Off the backboard rebound, Henniker. Miller brings it back up the other direction. Brown County's had a couple of good shots, just cannot sink the shots. Fullerton for three. Off the rim. Cordoza with the rebound. Out to Severs. Severs to Eskridge, left-hand side. He's got his dribble coming back to the top of the key to reset the offense. Reller tries to set a pick for him on Woodward. No good. Still with the dribble, Eskridge to Klitz. Klitz feeds to Reller down low and off the glass. Henniker was fronting. Fuqua came from the back, and he just went over the top.
Just a little bit too late there for Chance to get there.
38-21, 5:40 left here in the third quarter. In the corner to Woodward, he tries to feed to Henniker. Henniker falls, can't handle the ball. Eskridge with the basketball, gets it to Klitz. Klitz gets it across the half line. Sees the opportunity to get to Reller, bad pass. Feed down to Miller at the other end. And there's Fullerton following up, and that's what you got to do right there. 38-23. Klitz brings the ball up for Rushville, gets it to Severs. Miller knocks the ball away. Severs gets it back. He drives the lane, feeds out in the corner to Klitz. Klitz for three, no good. Rebound Fuqua. Fullerton will push it back up the other direction for Brown County. Gets in the corner to Woodward. Woodward feeds to Henniker at the foul line. He drives in on Reller. Gets the ball knocked away. Miller ends up with the basketball. Now Fullerton, as the ball bounces around, he'll reset the offense. Smart move here. Miller, right-hand side. Fullerton left. Fuqua in the corner, down underneath the Henniker, goes to the bucket, off the glass, no good. Woodward with the rebound to Fullerton at the foul line. He drives into the bucket, goes up, reverse layup, no good. Woodward with the rebound, back to Fullerton. He'll reset the offense. That's like Woodward's fourth or fifth offensive rebound in this ball game.
Yeah, he's contributing. He might not be scoring a bunch, but he's contributing.
Fuqua from the corner, no good. Eskridge with the rebound. We're headed back to Rushville's direction. Left-hand side to Klitz. Eskridge out front to Severs. He'll set up the offense. They're pulling everybody out front, leaving the back open. One people to cut back there and back door. Eskridge trying to drive on Woodward. Can't. Fullerton will get steal the Klitz there. Woodward. Henniker knocks the ball away. We're going back the other direction.
Oh.
Cordoza ends up with the basketball, though, because he did a good job of pushing Fullerton out of the way to get that ball. Klitz tries to... He sees Severs start to go back door, and that's where he threw the ball. And guess what? Severs didn't go back door. Be out of bounds and a turnover for Rushville, Brown County's ball. Henniker, Woodward, and Fullerton taking a seat. Beheimer and Fisher and Blakely in the ball game for Brown County. Beheimer will run the offense, gets it over to Miller on the right-hand side. In the corner to Fisher, to Miller. Need to get Fisher open for three. Fuquay back out to Beheimer. Cross to Miller. To Blakely. Blakely in the corner to Fisher. To Miller. Miller will take the three. No good. Rebound Fuquay up off the glass. No good on the rebound. And it's fought for. And Miller ends up with the rebound. Miller with the basketball. Beheimer. Corner to Fuquay. Back Beheimer. Miller. Right-hand side. Down low to Blakely. Blakely goes up with the short jumper. No good. Fuquay with the rebound. Goes up with the shot. No good. Rebound Reller. You see that elbow fly as he came opposite hand with the rebound. And it's going to be Eskridge with the three. No good. Miller with the rebound. Prather back in the ball game for Cordoza. Beheimer, right side. Back to Miller left. In the corner to Fuquay, down low to Blakely, back out front to Miller. Miller for three. Air ball there, bounce, and it'll be Rushville's basketball.
Steve, second half, Brown County 1 for 12 inside the three-point arc and 0 for 3. 1 for 15 from the floor since halftime.
That'll be a half break here. Timeout on the floor. 2:32 left here in the third quarter. Brown County down 15, 38-23.
Most people understand the need for life insurance, but not many talk about why it's essential to your financial plan. It may seem intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. Don't get overwhelmed. Get started with Country Financial. Call Jacob Giesler or Larry Grady today at 217-773-3591, and we can work with you to find life insurance that gives you the protection you need at a price you can afford.
The holidays bring families together and their mobile devices. Everyone clamoring for a slice of turkey and a slice of your Wi-Fi.
What's your Wi-Fi password? What's your network ID?
Your feast is prepared, but is your internet?
Taking forever. So slow. We can't connect.
Don't worry, you can have your family over without leaving their data needs in the cold. Make sure your holidays are full of cheer by staying connected with Cascom. Call us today and receive a free install on all internet services. 1-800-252-1799.
Steve Surratt, Kevin Dieterle back with you on BC Hornet Sports. Gas Communication scoreboard says 2:32 left here in the third, 38-23. Rushville leading. Ball inbounded to Sievers. He's got Miller on him, and they're going to call foul on Miller as he's riding him down the sidelines there.
That's going to be Gavin's first. Brown County's team second here in the second half. Fairly clean half as Rushville has no team fouls. Brown County just picking up their second.
Fisher and Beheimer coming out. Fullerton, Woodward, and Henniker coming back in, and Blakely coming off the floor.
I would say that would be an advantage if they're going to let us play with a six there, as Brown County had 6 players on the court.
Sometimes tonight I think we need 6.
We need 6 or 7.
Cordoza to, now I got to get Orwig back in the ball game. Cordoza drives the lane, and Miller ties him up, and they're just going to say foul on Miller. I hate to tell him, short guy's going to get the foul every time on that if you got that much body in it.
Yeah, that's going to be Miller's second, as I thought that was all ball, but Bobby Bockham, the official, says it wasn't. It's going to send Cordoza to the line. Misses the first free throw. That's one thing that Rushville has not been great at, especially in the second half. 0 for 3 from the line. I know both Rusty Miller and Bobby Bockham have both officiated state games, so good official crew tonight.
Missed foul shot. Cordoza gets his own rebound. Out front to Klitz. Klitz with the dribble against Fullerton, drives the lane, feeds off out there, knocked away by Miller, and it'll be Rushville's ball.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Cordoza is not sore tomorrow, I'll be surprised, because Chance is letting him have it every single possession. Chance doing a great job of defending that big man tonight.
Inbound, that's going to be Orwig. The ball gets knocked away into Miller's hands. He loses the ball. Orwig ends up with the ball, gives it back to Prather. Prather gets it out front to Seaver. Seaver feeds the ball to Orwig, left-hand side. He traveled, didn't get called. And he's pushed his way. That is absolutely a call. Woodward, you got to watch what, Brody, what you do there. And Nathan has pulled him aside, telling him just quietly, don't do that in front of their face. And now Orwig and Woodward having words. And nice, I'll say good coaching here.
Yep.
Pull Woody off the floor, put Beheimer back in. Let's talk to him about attitude.
Same on the Rushville side.
And Woodward getting talked to by Coach Ingram on the sideline, so he'll know better. Beheimer, right-hand side, back out to Fullerton. Left-hand side to Miller in the corner. Hendeker for three. No good off the rim. Rebound Cordoza. Seaver. He's got Miller on him. Miller's forcing him to go left. Back out. That's Eskridge back in the ball game. Ball knocked away by Fullerton. He's going to go in for the bucket. Up and good. 38-25. Down to 1 minute and 10 seconds left here in the third quarter. Cordoza on the right-hand side. Fuquay with him. Ball gets knocked away, and I think they're going to call a foul on Chance on that.
No, they're going to get Tate on that foul. That's going to be Tate's first, team fourth.
Minute and 3 left, 38-25 on the Cass Communication scoreboard clock. Beheimer knocks the ball away from Reller, but it ends up in Klitz's hand. Klitz going to throw the ball out, and that's going to be over and back as Severs can't get to it before it goes over the half line.
Rushville not playing particularly good basketball here in the second half either, as they only have 6 attempts from the floor. Still with a big lead.
Miller, left-hand side, back out to Fullerton, right in the corner to Beheimer. Beheimer lines up for the three, and it's nothing but net on that one. And that's 38-28, 10-point lead by Rushville. Klitz feeds down low to Reller. Reller with Blakely on him, or Hendeker, and he gets in for two. 40-28 with just 32 seconds left here on the Cass Communication scoreboard clock here in the third quarter. Beheimer back out to Miller. That's left-hand side to Fuquay at the foul line. Back out to Miller. Miller's going to shoot up for three. No good. Fullerton with the rebound goes up over the top of Cardoza. No good. And I tell you what, Miller got up there with Reller that time. Ball down to Klitz on fast transition, and we didn't get back. 42-28. 8 seconds left here in this third quarter. Miller in the corner to Beheimer. Hendeker tries to go in on Cardoza, and he's going to draw a foul. And Cody doesn't think he got that foul.
He absolutely did, though.
And so with that, Hendeker is going to go to the line as that was the end of the quarter. We'll call the foul shots here for you.
Hendeker, first shot. Oh, my goodness.
I would have had to pull out my air ball on that
My goodness. No good, to say the least. Second shot up. No good. That's how the third quarter is going to end. Brown County trails 42-28 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. We'll be right back.
At Prairieland FS, we don't push products, we push limits. And our crop specialists are your connection to 4 of the must-trust brands in ag: FS Envision, FS High Soy, DeKalb, and Asgrow. They're also trained experts who can help you choose the perfect seed for your soil, budget, and growing conditions. Add it all up, and you have access to a partner who can help you achieve bigger yields than ever. Contact your Prairieland FS crop specialist today to ensure you have the best seed portfolio for your operation. Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
Start of the fourth quarter, 42-28, Rushville over Brown County on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Brown County with the basketball. Fullerton to Fuquay, down in the lane to Hendeker, up off the glass. Good ball movement and body movement that time. 42-30, 7:44 left here in the fourth. Severs gives it to Cordoza. Back to Severs, top of the key. He's working against Beheimer, and he wanted to bounce pass, and Beheimer got his foot in the way.
Good first possession there from the Hornets.
Eskridge back in the ball game. He'll inbound.
Gets it to Klitz. Klitz feeds to Cordoza with Fuqua on him. Shoots over the top of Fuqua. Easy basket. Makes it 44-30, 14-point ball game. Beheimer in the corner to Fuqua. Fuqua's going to take the 12-footer and sinks that ball. 44-32. He's about 2 for 6 on those probably?
Not a great night so far for Chance.
Reller, Cordoza, the big guys had to come down and help with the inbound. He asked for Severs to come back and get the basketball. Beheimer on him, goes to the right-hand side. Gets it to Klitz, I should say, nope, that's Eskridge. Severs feeds down low to Reller. And back in the corner to Severs, three-pointer, no good. Rebound Fullerton as Cordoza knocks it out of Fullerton's hands into Klitz's hands, and it should be Brown County's ball. How did that happen, Kevin?
I'm not sure.
I don't think he had a good look. Bobby had a good look on that one.
He certainly didn't, but he had a sideline official who didn't help either, so.
Ball got knocked out of Tate's hands, and they said it went off of him. That's Eskridge for 3, 47-32, 15-point lead for Rushville. 6:36 left here on the Cass Communications clock, fourth quarter. Woodward from the corner for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound Eskridge on the backside. He'll bring the ball up, tries to go down low to Reller. Gets knocked away by Fullerton. Transition back the other way, 2-on-1. Woodward under the basket, good. And 47-34, Fullerton steals the ball back again, drives to the lane. Off the glass, no good. Rebound Woodward, puts it out to Beheimer. To Hindeker, top of the key for 3, no good. Rebound Fuqua, and they're going to say Reller went over his back to get that. That'll be, 3 for him?
That'll be 3 for Reller. Only the third team foul on Rushville.
Miller going to check back in. He's going to come in for Woodward.
Unfortunately, this is just a little bit bigger hole than they dug against Greenfield, but this is how Brown County came out in the fourth quarter against Greenfield and were able to come out of that ball game victorious.
Ball inbounded to Fuqua, about a 12-footer, no good. Rebound, Fullerton. Fuqua back with the ball. Fullerton, Hindeker drives in, feeds the ball into Fuqua, and they're going to say a foul, and I think that's going to be on Cordoza on the floor. That'll be his third, correct?
If that's on Cordoza, that'll be his fourth. Oh, they're going to call it on Eskridge, it looks like.
Okay. That's his second foul. Inbound Fullerton gets it out to Beheimer. Right-hand side to Miller. Back to Fullerton. To Miller, right side. He takes a 3 and sinks it. 47-37. Rushville lead down to 10. 5:40 left here in the fourth quarter on the Cass Communications scoreboard clock. Fuqua just gets a hand on that. If he didn't get a hand on it, it just goes out of bounds and it's our ball.
Or it smacks him in the face. I thought that was pretty. I thought it was almost self-defense there, but.
Ball be inbounded by Eskridge. Gives Cordoza left-hand side. He gives it to Klitz, top of the key. Fullerton on him. Got his dribble and stopped it already. To Seaver. Seaver tries to feed low. Fuqua knocks the ball away. Severs drives in, gives it to Eskridge. Klitz for 3. No good. Rebound is Miller, and he's going to push it back the other direction. Feeds to Fuller. Off the ground, and we missed the layup. We've missed easy buckets tonight.
5 for 19 in the second half from 2-point range and probably 3 or 4 easy layups.
Inbounded by Fullerton. Ball knocked away by Eskridge as they were trying to get it to Hindeker, and they're saying it's Rushville's ball.
Bobby, I'm going to ask you if you're from Rushville here in a little bit. Second call, I feel like you missed there, buddy.
Cordoza with the basketball. He's going to bring it up for Rushville. He wants Severs to come get the ball from him, but Miller's all over him. Gets it out to Klitz, top of the key. He's got Fullerton on him. Eskridge, Beheimer on him, gets him baseline, and Cordoza goes up, misses the shot. Fuqua with the rebound. I wish we had just an I Spy camera on Fuqua and Cordoza. Miller for 3, and it's good. 47-40, 4:42 left here in the ball game, here in the fourth quarter on the Cass Communications clock. Eskridge, left-hand side. He's got Beheimer. Back out to Seaver, left-hand side. He's got the dribble with Miller on him. Picked by Reller. Severs with the 3. He took the 3 off of the pick. 4:21 left here in the fourth. 10-point ball game again. Rushville up 50-40. Miller to Beheimer. Down low to Hindeker. Hindeker's got Cordoza. Spin move in the basket. 50-42. Inbounded to Reller. Just about 4 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Brown County down by 8 now. This is the closest they've been in a while. Sievers. Miller's doing a good job on Sievers, but he's got to watch for the pick. Miller pickpockets him. He's going to go coast to coast, up and off the glass. 50-44, 6-point lead for Rushville. Inbounded to Cordoza. Down to Sievers. Ball stolen from Sievers again. Fullerton gives it to Hindeker. Hindeker off the glass and good. 50-46, 4-point lead for Rushville, and that'll be a timeout as you can hear the crowd just going nuts around it. As we get a timeout here, 3:30 on the Cass Communication clock, 50-46 ball game. We'll be back after this.
Moreland and Devitt Pharmacy carries a wide variety of home medical and durable medical equipment in their normal inventory. If you need something not in inventory, Moreland and Devitt has equipment available in their catalog that can be delivered to the store by the next day with no special fees or shipping charges. Moreland and Devitt Pharmacies, family owned with local employees with locations in Rushville, Virginia, Beardstown, and the Mount Sterling location located inside IGA. For refills, visit mndpharmacy.com or call 217-773-2020.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. Have you ever been in a big box store and saw something you just couldn't live without, only to find out the employee has no idea what he's selling? You know, the same guy that was behind the deli counter the day before. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
Steve Surratt, Kevin Dieterle back. 3:30 left on the fourth quarter clock here. Rushville only up by 4, 50-46. Cordoza brings the basketball up. He's got Fuqua on him out front. Ball knocked away from Cordoza, ends it up in Klitz's hands. Klitz being guarded by Fullerton. Ball tipped away by Fullerton, and a ball went out of bounds off of Rushville. Brown County's got an opportunity, Kevin, here to move within 2 or 1 point and play smart. Let's play smart like we have been playing here in this fourth quarter. In the corner to Woodward. Back out front to Fullerton. Left-hand side to Miller. Down in the corner to Fuqua. Back out to Miller. Brody back door gives it to Hindeker. Hindeker goes up, gets partially blocked on that play by Reller or Cordoza. And we're headed back the other way. Seaver with the basketball. Gets it to Klitz. Klitz feeds the ball down to Reller. Reller goes up and Fuqua gets I call that a smart foul. I'd rather send him to the line than give him 2 points like he was going to get there.
I call that a touch foul. They didn't get him very hard.
No. No, but he needed to foul him.
Absolutely.
Puts Reller to the line.
That foul's going to be on Chance, his third. Team fifth for Brown County. Reller's first shot, no good. And that's, if you're Rushville, you got to stop the bleeding here at the free throw line. When you have an opportunity to score, you got to score. Any momentum you give Brown County here is good momentum the other way. Reller's second free throw attempt, no good.
Rebound Woodward. He gets it to Fullerton. We're coming back the other direction. Brown County down by 4, 50-46, 2:38 left here in the fourth quarter. Fullerton top the key. Left-hand side to Fuqua. He's shooting from the corner off the glass. Woodward with the rebound. He goes back up strong and puts it in the glass. 2-point ball game, 50-48. And the ball knocked away by Miller, but Cordoza gets it on the inbound. Sievers with Miller on him.
Sievers does not like Miller on him. He is driving him crazy.
Cordoza has Fuqua on him out front. Sievers carried the ball there, did not get called. Reller backing in against Hindeker off the glass, no good. Cordoza rebound, back up off the glass, in and out, good. Back to a 4-point ball game, 52-48, 2 minutes left here on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Fullerton to Miller, left-hand side. Fullerton in the corner to Woodward. Cross courts to Miller. Got to move the ball. You didn't have anything there. Let's move it down low to Woodward. He
what
goes
a
up
pass.
and off the glass. Good move. 52-50 Brown County.
down by 2. Cordoza with the basketball on the right-hand side. He's going to try to work the ball in. Can't get it worked in. Looking for somebody to get the ball. Sievers with the basketball. Seaver with Miller on him. Let's see if Miller can pick his Cordoza in on Fuqua. Goes off the glass and good. 54-50. And Fullerton brings it back down the other way. Gets in the corner and off the leg of Klitz. And so it is going to be Brown County's ball.
1:16 to go here.
And a timeout here with 1:16 left. 54-50. Rushville over Brown County here in the fourth quarter on the Cass Communications scoreboard clock.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling has been providing superior comfort to West Central Illinois since 1985. Installing Trane and Mitsubishi comfort systems and servicing all brands, the Comfort Man has the best equipment and technicians to keep your family comfortable year-round. Call the Comfort Man Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626. That's the Comfort Man at 217-773-2626. Or visit them on the web at comfortman.com.
Station Rat Kevin Dieterle back with you. 1:16 left here in the fourth quarter. Rushville leading Brown County in boys basketball 54-50. Brown County basketball. Brown County's got within 2, but then they just can't stay there. Right-hand side to Miller. Miller with the dribble, back to Fullerton on the left. Miller to Hindeker. He goes in the lane, feeds a Fuqua underneath, and 2 points, and there's going to be a foul on that play, so it's going to be an and 1. Let's see who the foul is on. 34, that's on Reller.
That's going to be his 4th. Fuqua to the line, trying to make this a 1-point ball game. 54-52 with 1:05 to go. Free throw up, banks it in.
54-53, minute and 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Inbound by Reller to Klitz. Klitz has got Fullerton. Ball stolen by Fullerton. Miller picks it up. Will set up the offense. Brown County down by 1 with under a minute left. Folks, do you have last year in your head?
I do. I sure do.
Nathan Hindeker, last second shot, wins the ball game for Brown County. Fullerton left-hand side, back to Miller. Timeout by Brown County. Smart move on that play. 45.5 seconds left. Brown County down by 1, 54-53. We'll be back after these messages.
Helena of Mount Sterling is a proud sponsor of this broadcast of Brown County Hornet Sports. For all your seed, fertilizer, and ag chemical needs, contact Matt Held and the professionals at Helena. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-653-0465. That's 217-653-0465 for Helena Chemical Company and Matt Held. When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
54-53, 42 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Miller, top of the key, gives it to Hindeker. He drives in, up on the glass. Good. Brown County has a lead for the first time since the start of the ball game. 55-54, 32 seconds left. Cordoza brings the ball up for Rushville. Fuqua's on him. He's trying to get the ball to Seaver. Miller's got Seaver. And Fuqua knocks the ball away to Klitz. Seaver ends up.
He stepped out of bounds.
He shoots the 3, no good. Rebound, Reller. Back out to Seaver to Eskridge. He slips and falls. And they're going to call timeout. Nobody had control of basketball. How can you call timeout there?
You can't slip and fall. How do you slip and fall and not get a travel called?
And we're going to keep it here, folks. I don't know how he can't get a traveling call. and how they can get a timeout with a loose ball. Nobody had control of that ball when that timeout was called.
Let's set it for them real quick. 12.2, 55, 54. Brown County has battled back all the way from a 14-point deficit to lead this ball game with just 12 seconds to go, Steve.
All right. And it's going to be Rushville basketball with just 12 seconds. So an opportunity here. Brown County needs to play some tight defense in the middle. They're going to try to get the ball to Reller or to Cordoza underneath the basket. They don't need the three, and they've been killing us under the basket.
Absolutely. You'd be silly not to try to pound this ball down low.
I would stack everybody. In fact, I'd have Blakely in there right now if it was me.
Both teams with a foul to give here. Remember that as well.
Ball going to be inbounded by Eskridge. It's to Reller, back to Eskridge underneath the basket, up and off the glass. Timeout, I would hope. No timeout.
I don't know if we have one.
Brings it down the court. Then timeout now as we get it across half line.
Oh, I think we got a foul.
Is it a foul?
Rushville realized that they had a foul to give. And
They're going to say timeout.
And now Brown County calls timeout. I struggle with that decision. You still had 10 seconds left after the ball goes through, and you don't call a timeout until we get the ball down the court with 10 seconds to go. Tough decision there for the coaches from both sides.
And you know where the ball is going to go. Rushville knows where the ball is going to go. In the ball game, you got Blakely coming in the ball game. If it's me, I'm putting Fisher in the ball game. I'm putting Woodward in the ball game, Beheimer, and I'm putting my short guys that shoot threes.
Well, the beauty of it is you don't need a three. If it's an option, obviously, but you really
got 3 seconds.
You got 3 seconds, but if you can get the ball down low, a quick little pitch down low to Nathan, that's what we've scored on. That's been our bread and butter. We've made 2 threes in the second half, both from Gavin, but everything's came on those short little bounce passes for a lay-in.
You notice for a change, everybody standing up is paying attention to what he's talking about.
Yep, everybody's in the ball game.
So, folks, 3.1 seconds, 1 point lead by Rushville. Brown County will inbound. Fullerton will inbound. You got a big mismatch. Seaver on and timeout for Rushville. With that, we are going to take a break this time. 56-55, 3.1 seconds left on the Cass Communication clock. We'll be back.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Steve Surratt, Kevin Dieterle will set the plate for you. 3.1 seconds. Brown County inbounding. 56-55. If you can tell, I'm getting a little hoarse. Fullerton will inbound. Everybody's on the corner of the lane for the inbound. Hindeker gives it to Beheimer in the corner. Beheimer shoots.
Oh, he gets fouled!
He's going to the line.
No seconds, no time remaining on the clock, I believe.
And the sophomore talking to the freshman.
That's going to be Reller's 5th foul. So if this does go to an overtime, Reller is out of this ball game.
Foul is going to be on.
It's going to be on Reller, his 5th. What a spot as a freshman to be in this tie ball game, trying to take your team to a 9-6 record. So we're trying to figure out if they're going to put any time back on the clock. It looks like they're probably going to put just a hair back on, otherwise both teams would be off the line.
Good thing we got an experienced crew working this ball game.
Bobby and Rusty probably have 60 years combined experience together, if not more.
Beheimer, the freshman, goes biggest free throws of his young high school career right here, but he had big buckets several weeks ago.
Absolutely.
One of his very first game in a varsity ball game.
So they're going to put .2 back on the scoreboard. 56-55, Rushville on top by 1. Cole Beheimer to the line to try to put this game away.
Officials still trying to figure out what's going on.
They almost called a 1-on-1 foul, but it was clearly a shooting foul that put him to this spot.
Cordoza's not liking that, and I can understand. First one up for Beheimer. It's no good.
That's a big spot for the freshman, but he can still put Brown County into overtime here. Take your time, young man.
Take a breath.
Drilled it.
No, in and out. Hindeker tries to go up. Rushville wins by 1 point. We'll be back with the Casting Lumber postgame show brought to you by Casting Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store. They can help you start or finish any job you have, inside, outside, big or small. That's Casting Lumber Company. Stop by and see how they can help you get the job done. Supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling, 773-2611. We'll be back with the postgame after these messages.
Farmers State Bank and Trust Company Mount Sterling would like to wish the Hornets best of luck this season. A local bank with local people, local decisions, and local investments. The Farmers State Bank and Trust has been serving the financial needs of Brown County for over 100 years. Visit them today for all your banking needs at the main bank in Mount Sterling, the For Sales branch, the Timewell branch, or the branch located inside the IGA in Mount Sterling. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Just like a coach preparing their team for a new season, Doug and Darren, your ASC certified technicians at Henry Automotive, will make sure your vehicle is ready for whatever season is ahead. Henry Automotive provides dealership quality auto repair and service at hometown prices. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690th East Street in Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road, drive 1.8 miles, and look for the big blue and yellow sign, or call Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
The Brown County State Bank is proud to support all the Brown County Hornets athletic programs. In fact, we're the only bank offering the Hornet debit card. Every time the card is used at a point of sale, a portion of the proceeds are contributed to the Brown County School. It's our part of our commitment to making them the best they can be. Contact the Brown County State Bank today to get your Hornet debit card at 773-3327. Brown County State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Dear Western Grain Service is your progressive feed and grain resource for Western Illinois. They offer a full range of feed products for all species and many grain merchandising opportunities with locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Western Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwesterngrain.com.
The holidays bring families together and their mobile devices. Everyone clamoring for a slide.
State's right, Kevin Dieterle. We're trying to get all of our sponsors in for this ball game. Great contest here tonight. Kevin, got some stats here on the Casting Lumber postgame show for us?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the victorious Rushville Rockets, the visiting Rockets. I probably have some of their stats messed up, so pardon me on this, but the last couple minutes of that game got a little intense, and I probably got in the game a little bit more than I wanted to. We're going to go in the scoring column. It's going to be Nick Seaver. He had 3 points. Eskridge with 12 points. Prather with 2 points. Keith Orwig with 3 points. Cordoza with 12 points. Brady Klitz with 10 points. And rounding out the scoring was Jacob Reller with 10 points for Rushville. For your Brown County Hornets, scoring column looks like this. Brody Woodward finishes up the night with 9 strong points as he played a great game defensively. Tate Fullerton with 9 points. Gavin Miller got us back in this ball game with 10 points, and 8 of those coming in the second half. In the fourth quarter, 8 of those came in the fourth quarter. Nathan Henniker finishes the night with 13 points. Cole Beheimer with 3 points, and I know that young man's going to be disappointed in those last 2 free throws, but understand, young man, that did not lose this game. I could have won the game, but it didn't lose this game. And Chance Fuquay, big fourth quarter after I called him out at halftime, finishes the night with 9 points.
All right, Kevin, about our Casting Lumber players of the ball game, who are you giving that to tonight?
I'll tell you, I'm gonna give it to the Brown County guards defensively. So that's Gavin Miller, that's Cole Beheimer when he was in the ball game, that's Brody Woodward, and of course Tate Fullerton as they got us back in this ball game with their energy, with their defense, transition buckets. Those guys played one heck of a ball game. When you put yourself down 14 points, that's a huge hill to climb, and this Brown County team at one point there in the fourth quarter with just 10 seconds to go had to lead by 1.
Okay. And what about for Rushville? They're close enough. Let's give them a player of the ball game also.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's really tough, but I'm going to say that, Cordoza and Reller, I'll go with Cordoza. Played a good ball game, good ball player, could handle the ball, shot, he's a good all-around ball player, and he played good defense on the other end as well and gave chance fits. So I'm going to give it to Cordoza.
Okay. With that, Kevin Dieterle, Steve Surratt. Saturday, Susie Houston and Sandy Prather will have the Panther Classic for you. Ball game at 1 o'clock, and at 6 o'clock, Brown County will be on the air at 10:30 on Central Illinois Sports over in the Winchester Tournament. That's where you're going to go on YouTube to find Brown County over in the tournament. They're doing every game of the tournament, so there's no sense of us going over there when Jack and Charlie are going to be there. So for us, Robin Northrup on the evening, Nick Henniker, our great helper, and not a very good official. No, we're giving him a hard time. He's a great guy. But, Kevin, we'll talk to you about next week. And for that, it's goodbye.
You've been listening to a broadcast of the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Today's sponsors included All About Dance and More, B&N Trucking, Brown County State Bank, Cass Communications, Country Financial representatives Larry Grady and Jacob Kiesler, Dear Western Grain, Double K Firearms, Farmer State Bank and Trust Company, Mount Sterling, Farmer State Bank, Griggsville, Helena Chemical Company and Matt Held, Henniker Funeral Home, Henry Automotive, Casting Lumber, Larry Dunn Accounting, L. Grady Realty, Mount Sterling Savings Center, Moreland and Devitt, Prairie Land FS, The Ray Insurance Agency, Renee's Place, A Rustic Garden, Scranton Heating and Cooling, and your local Mount Sterling YMCA. Thank you for listening to the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.